Welcome to the Light Between podcast, where we embrace the divine love, light, and cosmic laws, recognizing us as co-creative agents in the mystical evolution of the divine. Unlike other shows on spiritual growth, The Light Between ignites heartfelt, my dear soul, love letters, intuitive healing insights, and empowering prompts that unlock your soul contract. When you no longer judge your inner critic and meet it with warmth, you can shift the perspective and power of the part of your shadow that is talking and the part of ourselves that is answering. I invite you to initiate your personal rite of passage in reconnecting with your innate power and intuition. Head over to the Light Between newsletter to stay on track with your highest timeline through next era resources and holographic psychic readings.
Let the light between an energy unseen, connection so profound like a flowing stream.
Have you ever considered you carry a prostitute energy? Hear me out. Our energy system and chakras are so intimately connected to every choice we make. Every thought, word, and action impacts the flow of our life force energy. Let's start with the inner self as an archetype in itself. This is a hybrid ego that has evolved instinctively, particularly in our current energetic age. Our previous generations didn't have this part of themselves. It emerged post-nuclear age in the 60s. This inner self is intuitively wired to help you discover your energetic anatomy system and how you work energetically. It's about recognizing the preciousness of your energy, your life force, and being in charge of it. In this era, we live in an energetic world more than a physical one. Our parents grew up without this technology, but now we plug into an energetic world daily. This has made our physical domain secondary. We need to schedule time to engage with it. The inner self is crucial because it helps you understand how energy works within you, including your archetypal patterns. It's about becoming discerning and conscious about how you use your power, moving away from illusions and fears. Archetypes are universal patterns of power that influence us more than we consciously realize. Everyone has archetypes like the child, prostitute, and saboteur. These archetypes shape our passions and dreams from a young age. For example, the child archetype makes us vulnerable as adults because it seeks constant care and validation. It can lead us to seek adoption by other adults, like bosses or colleagues, which can activate complex emotional patterns. The warrior archetype turns life into a battlefield until they realize their need for peace over war. Recognizing these patterns helps you detach and take charge of yourself. The victim archetype is rooted in survival instincts, but can turn into a shadow side where we rationalize bitterness and blame others for our misfortunes. This archetype jams our intuitive system when we invest too much in victimizing ourselves. When you talk negatively to yourself, you create hysteria and distract yourself from intuitive guidance. The victim needs a way to rationalize why they're bitter and blame others for their life's outcomes. We must recognize when we're victimizing ourselves or others and stop using blame as a tool. Instead of asking, why did this happen to me? Accept that things happen and focus on moving forward. The saboteur archetype isn't just about sabotaging success, it's about fearing our expanding awareness. We fear becoming conscious because it makes us responsible for our choices. We can't claim ignorance anymore. We must acknowledge our consciousness. This fear leads us to sabotage ourselves from becoming too conscious or empowered. It's about avoiding the responsibility that comes with knowledge and choosing power over the power of love. We must confront our saboteur by asking how conscious we want to be and how our choices affect others. This involves recognizing when we're using love as a tool for power or if we're passing on our pain to others. The prostitute archetype isn't just about physical prostitution, it's also about selling your life force in various ways. This can include taking jobs you hate or staying in harmful relationships for security. We sell our life force when we don't trust ourselves enough to survive independently. This archetype can manifest covertly, such as selling your creativity or emotional well-being for material security. We need to recognize these patterns and choose not to sell our life force. Instead, we should trust ourselves and make decisions that align with our higher power. Life is a mix of calm seas and storms, each refining our instincts differently. No captain can navigate through storms forever without exhaustion, nor can they stay on calm seas indefinitely without losing sharp survival instincts. We must learn to navigate both chaos and calm as part of life's perfection. Our inner guidance helps us recognize this balance, even when our mind or heart is in turmoil. Trust the way of both divine chaos and divine calm. Recognize that heaven is consistent, but not always what we expect. Learn to trust the inner presence that guides you even when you wish to run away from it.
There's a light between an energy unseen, a connection so profound like a flowing stream. It whispers in the silence, guiding our way. Intuition growing stronger with each passing day. The light between is a force to behold, unveiling truths untold, breaking through the mold. Intuition rising like a symphony in tune. The light between, it's a bond that won't remove. In the spaces between words, in the moments of pause, the light between it aligns the universal laws. It speaks in whispers in the depths of your soul, guiding you forward, making you whole. The light between, it's a force to behold, unveiling truths untold, breaking through the mold. Intuition rising like a symphony in tune. Let the light guide you, let intuition lead. In the dance of life you'll find what we need. The light between, an eternal flame, igniting your path, never the same. The light between, a sacred bond, illuminates the path we're on. Intuition blossoms, spirits entwine. The light between, divinely designed. The light between, it's a force to behold, unveiling truths untold, breaking through the mold. Intuition rising like a symphony